Zach Powers, 33Z, driver of the UMP Open Wheel Modified. Been racing since 2010, really 2011, so probably about 8 years now. As far as what classes I've ran, I've only ran the modified class. Current points at Richmond, I'm actually running second, 31 points behind the leader going into the last race, and fourth in UMP region points for the South region. Normal Saturday race prep would be sleeping in until as long as I can, until my dog wakes me up, till about 10, 11 o'clock. Try to have most of the stuff done Friday night if I can. And then I have to eat before noon, because if I don't, I get too nervous and I can't eat after noon. I almost always make a trip to Kroger to get some drinks, to the gas station to get some ice, and then come home, hook my trailer up. It's pretty much like a process I've got. Do it pretty much every Saturday. And then final touches on the car, greasing everything, lubing up all the hottom joints, making sure everything's free, and then loading the car once my dad shows up and we head on to the track. This year we've actually won 2 races, both of them been at Richmond, 4 total for my career. To win the points at Richmond this year, I've thought it out all week while I was in Florida. I have to win the race, and Dennis, the guy in second, has to finish 7th or worse. So pretty much I have to win tonight to win the points. This is far from the normal Saturday stuff I do. It's really important. I mean, it's something I've really been chasing for a few years now. I've finished 4th. And then finished 3rd last year and the year before. So trying to win a points championship would mean a lot to me. goes through my mind when I get in the car. First thing is, try not to destroy my car and use my head, because to me, I want to load it back on the trailer when I get done. But, that's my place where I can chill out and no stress. It's a whole nother world. I mean, I call it my office, but I could literally sleep in there. It's so comfortable. I'm just so calm. I don't worry about anything else. And that's the main thing that goes through my head. Just staying calm and make sure I don't tear anything up. Right before the green flag drops, I get a feeling of nervousness. I think everybody does. You feel it in your gut. You're anxious, but as soon as the green flag drops, everything's gone, and you're just on adrenaline, and it's go time. I can't qualify at all. Most important night of the whole year, and I can't qualify. Car's this crazy throttle tight, so try to look at it, change a few things, and got a lot of work to do now. So we'll see what happens here in the heat race. Qualified 16th out of 18 cars. I mean, at this point, I might as well load up and go home. I shouldn't even be racing. I mean, it's flat out pitiful. So I got some work to do in the heat race. I guess all I can do is just go to the front from here. I guess I can't get much worse. So and Dennis pretty much got the championship now. It's pretty much in the bag for him. Picked the worst night to qualify, the worst I've ever qualified. I can't. What's the best thing that you've ever felt in your life? That's what it is to me. I mean, I can't even explain to you the feeling of joy and just excitement when all the hard work you've put in for years and years and years, or every week. I mean, it's like a full-time job. You put all that time and effort into it, and then to finally be successful. This class is so tough with the drivers. The competition level is so stout that to win in this class, it's just the best feeling in the world. When you lose, I mean, granted, you're going to lose more than you win, unless you're a really, really good driver, which I'm not to that level yet. But the feeling when you lose, it's definitely a hard feeling, a hard pill to swallow. But if you actually got beat just because someone worked harder than you, or they just had a better car, like, I can accept it. But if I lose because of a mistake that I made, like earlier this year in that big 3,000 win race, I was running third or fourth and spun out by myself, and then came all the way back up to finish fourth. I was really upset with that one because I feel like I cost myself that race. I could have potentially won, but I caused myself to lose with a mistake I made. But if you get beat just because someone outworked you, or they just had a better car, I can accept it and go on to the next week, but it's still tough, quick enough after that late model heat race. I think I tightened it up a little more, have a few things go right in the feature, I might be all right. I mean, I came from what, 9th to, or 8th or 9th, 8th to 5th, almost had 3rd right at the end. On the track,
9th in the feature.
Well, I should start 10th. It was the second.
Oh yeah, right.
So we'll see. Just make a few adjustments and then tighten it up and see what she does. It felt a lot better than it did in qualifying. Yeah, winning points at Richmond would be a really big feat to accomplish to me, because the quality of drivers that come there, I mean, Dennis Roberson, Jimmy Crabtree, Jimmy Robinson, Russ Gabbert, the regular guys that are there every week that have won so many championships, so many races, to be able to win and come out on top against drivers like that, I can't even explain to you how that would make me feel. What goes through my mind when I wreck, when it's something I cause, where it's a mistake that I made, I mean, first off is hopefully I can keep the car spinning around to where I can see where people are coming and hope to God that no one's about to plow into me. Second of all, if I do get into somebody and cause someone to wreck, the first thing that's going through my mind is like, well, I hope I didn't tear their stuff up, because there's no worse feeling than you make a mistake and wrecking and then taking someone else out in the race or causing them to have to spend a bunch of money to get their car fixed because you made a mistake on the track. So that's what goes through my mind more than anything. Now, last year when I jumped the wall at Richmond in turn 3 and 4, that I didn't even have time for anything to go through my mind. I just was going up, and all of a sudden the wall started turning sideways, and I thought, well, that doesn't seem right. And then next thing I know, I was going through a chain link fence, and there was regular cars and not race cars beside me. So I didn't even have time to think or get scared of that. So that sometimes you don't even have time to think. It just happens so quick. It's over. All right, so I don't even know where I ended up finishing up. I guess I don't know, 8th, 9th, 7th, wherever. Kind of got a little misfortune. Got into a guy there racing hard for 4th, 5th. I don't know exactly what happened. It was just a racing deal. Got sent to the tail for it, and pretty much at that point it's not really worth tearing my stuff up. So just kind of cruising around, passed a few more cars, finished the race. Just trying to maintain, second in points. So looks like I'm gonna finish second. Dennis is first. So but yeah, car was on a rail. I mean, we were coming 10th to 5th, and I don't know, 4 laps, 5 laps. Changes we made were good. Just wish I would have qualified better, so would have already been up in front of everything. But that's kind of been the thing here lately, is struggling qualifying and then behind the 8 ball the whole rest of the night. So oh well, still a good season. So we'll load it up and get ready for next year, I guess. What do you want me to say? Or what you gotta ask me something?
Finished it.
What do I do with my hands? You want to keep them?
It's funnier when you do it, because
You can see from the knees up, so you're just standing there doing this. So that makes it even better.
What do I do if there's inclement weather? Like,
yeah, let's throw that up there. We'll do that. How do you drive in a hailstorm?
yeah. Zach Powers, UMP. Oh, shoot. All right, start over.
Yeah, you're good. Just keep
All right.
going.
All right. Zach.